Welcome to Ask Your Angels. Here at Ask Your Angels, the purpose of our gathering, quiet that inner critic and tap into your inner wisdom. And Sis and I have been working on ways to convey this beautiful truth. And so we've been bouncing around ideas, but so for me, one of the ways of thinking of it is like volume, like channels and volume. So the inner critic, the volume gets too high, and you want to turn that one down. And you want to, by using the tools to turn that volume down, that inner critic voice down, all the ways that it stays front and center, warning you about the future possibilities, dwelling on past. That voice it's protecting you, and it goes on repeat. It gets loud, and it can be very consuming. And so, with the right tools and practices, by showing up for yourselves here tonight, you're turning down that voice, that volume level, and you're allowing the inner wisdom voice to come through. So you have the beautiful gift of guidance and knowing within you. And so what we like to do in this group is begin by really trying to hone in on what are we asking, what is the question we're asking right now of the divine, of our highest guidance. And it's a very good time to be doing that, beloveds, because for the collective, for all of us, there's a timeline jump going on. So we'll go into that a little bit more. But take a moment and just take some deep breaths. Relax your bodies. Use the tool of getting into a balanced brain state. That left side of the brain is considered the area that can be overly logical. It can be the critical part of what happens. Another way to describe it is the amygdala. It fires off judgment, warning quite quickly. It's automatic. It can't be stopped. So it's not about trying to stop that part of us. It's about how to work with it, navigate. So close your eyes and do the circles with your eyes, the infinity circles. 6 in one direction. Just rolling your eyes. And 6 in the other direction. And when you do those eye rolls, it's activating a balanced brain state for you. Another way to do that, to further anchor it in, is to take your 2 hands out in front of you and just let them float together into prayer, like magnets attracting to each other. Without thinking about it, your eyes are closed and your hands are just drifting together. And by doing that, again, you're allowing the brain to come into a balanced, synchronized state. Deep breath, relaxing as the hands come together without thinking about it. You're imagining the left side of your brain in your left hand, the right side of your brain in your right hand, and how they come together and balance. Deep breath. Sometimes the wisdom we're seeking, well, it could be an ongoing person, problem, situation that you've been asking for a while. We all have them. I have one pretty active for myself. And that question for me personally is it's rooted in fear and doubt, like would I be asking the question if I didn't have fear or doubt? Probably not. So that's okay. That's okay. But another part of an answer that you're seeking could also be that there's this timeline jump going on. So I'm going to take a moment and explain that to you so that you can feel into that for yourselves. A collective timeline jump is, at an individual level, there are just times when things completely shift energetically for us, and we feel it, we know it. This one is for all of Earth. It's at the cosmic Earth level. So it's very big. And it was the 111 portal. And we're still in that window, in that portal. And it keeps coming up energetically. It came up in the last group gathering. So it's just a reminder that this energy is still strongly at play. So timeline jump for you personally right now, it doesn't have to be a big jump. It can be the most minor, subtle shift energetically in your life. But something is afoot is changing for you. Something. Could be the same situation, person, or problem, but just feels like it's ready to be experienced differently. And that's the beauty and the subtlety of our lives. Something that would make what you are questioning or asking the divine about take just the slightest shift that could make all the difference in the world for you. So go ahead and type into the chat now, beloveds, and we'll take a moment, we'll look there, and we'll assist you in any specifics going on for you. Good to have you here at Ask Your Angels. We clear your energetic field. We work in the chakras and in the auric field and reset so that when that energy is rebalanced and synchronized and harmonized, it allows more space, more awareness, more of that inner wisdom voice to be heard. So I'm going to take some time now for you all to just breathe. I'm going to put on a little music. And allow you to remember that this could be the very day that you make a big difference in your own life. A whole new wisdom coming in. And maybe it's just a crack in the door. It doesn't have to be a big rush in. It can be the most subtle shift, but the door's opening now. And this is the day of the timeline shift. This is the day. Claim it. Claim that wisdom coming into you. Just feel your chakras and your auric field open and expand as you receive the transmission.
Now is the time when I let go of my fears, inhibitions, and sense of dread. When I give up control and I let you hold me with no reason
calling back your power across all time, space, realities. All the times you gave your power away or it was taken, calling it back now.
Here is the place where I fall into grace and release into the sweetness of your love. I surrender, I remember the light and the beauty that I am. Here is the place where I fall into grace and release into the sweetness of your love. I surrender, I remember the light and the beauty that I am. This is the day when I throw it all away into the fire of the all-loving one. Oh, now I have just what I need to be free, to feel who I really am. This is the day when I throw it all away into the fire of the all.
Feel, beloveds, a column of light moving easily through you, through the crown, down, down, down to the earth. Feel that flow you've created, the openness. Now we're going to expand through the auric field, one layer at a time. Beautiful work, beloveds. Beautiful work. Notice now the way you've changed the volumes. You've made space. You've taken the time. You've reset. Play with it. It's your light body. Go as if to the second layer of your field, your auric field. Imagine the light around you, the second layer of it, the emotional body. Cleared and reset to allow more in. Intend that for yourself. Ending cycles, repeating patterns, chronic feelings. Now, breathe through that layer of the field. Open it up. Deep breath, expand. That's you using your light body. Now we go to the third layer of the field, the mental layer. Just intend with your imagination now all the thoughts, like thought forms that were cluttered in your field, anything remaining, any repeating thoughts, release, dissolve, transmute now. Deep breath. Your deep breath allows the new neural pathways you're creating. Allow the new thought, the new feeling, the way you want to think and feel in. Open the crack in the door, that new timeline energy. The sweet gentleness of your wisdom. Smiling at you, with you. Holding you. Not judging it ever. You can't get it wrong. Every time you tried to make a change and didn't, they were muscles you were learning to use. You're stronger now. You've built the strength. You're ready for this shift. Feel in your heart the worthiness, the deserving of the shift, the change. If nothing specific is intended, that's okay. It's still working and happening. Just feeling grateful. Your beautiful energetic gifts, your wisdom, all the beings of light and higher self, all real, not imagined. When you close your eyes and just allow, believe, receive, they're cheering you on. They love you so much. Blessed be. Coming back when you're ready now, knowing that you've completely reset your energetic field and expanded and opened yourself, optimized for the coming week. Maybe set an intention for the week. What would show up differently? What would happen? What would it look like or feel like or sound like? This shift, this affirmation that you're on a different timeline. We all are. It is divinely decreed. So you don't have to just rely on yourself. And you've shown up here for each other too. And that's a beautiful thing, because you make it more powerful. You anchor it in for each other, including on the recording. Being in the container field, live or recorded, you are part of a beautiful transformation we are all facilitating in our own lives, in our loved ones' lives, and here on earth. We're literally light missionaries doing the work. So grateful to you all. Anyone want to share anything? Please go right ahead. It looks like my sister's done a lovely job of responding and connecting. Feel free to share anything you'd like before we wrap up, or last questions or thoughts or comments. And sis, do you have a link that we would share? I don't have it handy. You certainly want to, hopefully you're getting Ask Your Angels email reminders to be joining us. And know that we have these beautiful groups that we gather in, and we invite you to.
I'll grab that link. We're still offering the 111, the two groups for 111 a month, and you get the first 60 days for 111, and you can cancel anytime. We always just like to remind you that we're in the karma business, so whatever we can do to make things right for you, we will always try and make things right for you. So let me find that special offer, and I'll put the link in the chat. Here it is. So it's our inspired membership. It comes with the Brain Shift course. We're in the process of creating a new program called the Inner Shift. But those two groups would be included in that. So we would just transition you into that. But I don't know that the pricing will stay the same. So if you're not already in our groups, some of you already are, but if you're not already in our groups, then grab that link to come be an inspired member. You get 60 days with us for $111. So it's kind of a no-brainer.
Yes, so much energy shifts so quickly. Beautiful, beautiful ways to manifest change in your life for the new year. We love you all so much. We're so grateful you come to Ask Your Angels. It's so powerful. We feel it. We know you do too.
Hold on one second. Let me just answer. Mary's asking me to.
I was looking. I didn't see what to repost.
Hold on.
Oh, maybe she didn't get back to me.
No, I did. I had an answer for you. Hold on, Mary.
Thank you.
Yeah. Mary's speaking, we all struggle with, this is the common human condition. It's not just you, Mary, really. We all struggle with, it's not taking me, letting me put in the new, it's just doing the link again. We all struggle with worthiness and fear. So this isn't like, it's not letting me, let me see.
Are you trying to redo the link?
Yeah, I'm just saying there are so many layers to fear and worth, and just to keep noticing where it shows up. That's the work that you're doing, Mary, that we're always doing together.
Okay.
But there's just so many layers to it. So notice your mind and what it's telling you. And just like when you get that feeling of like not being good enough, or you get that fear about like how somebody's judging you or what's going to happen, or just notice that like the brain is really basically pretty lazy is the
Mm,
thing. And it's just wired to fire the way it's wired to fire. So that's why in brain shift you're
okay.
rewiring the beliefs that keep coming up and up and up and up, the repeating patterns. But part of what we're working on in the new Inner Shift program that will be rolling out shortly is understanding that there are these 5 core patterns that all our beliefs kind of form around this idea. And we'll go into it more next
Mm,
week, so come back next
okay.
week. But that,
Mhm.
that is the human condition, Marianne. You're doing the work. Um, but
Okay.
but notice it and notice when you first felt that way, because that's the
Okay.
programming that's seeking the healing.
Thank you. Have a good evening.
Yeah, you too. Just
Mhm.
remember, everybody, all these triggers, all these things, they're like placeholders to remind you that there's healing that wants to happen. So
You're doing it. You're
you're
doing the
doing it.
healing.
You're doing it. Beautiful work,
Okay.
everyone.
Hmm.
We will send out the recording as a follow-up email. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's where we're going to be posting these recordings. So if you ever want to listen to them again. Okay.
Thank you.
Must be
Bye-bye.
everyone. Bye.
Bye, everyone.